Hello, beautiful people. The name is Mohau. The show is Benta with Mohau Kwebu. I just like to welcome you on the 14th of December. It is Wednesday. It is gray. It has been raining. It just has been happening. So today I just have a couple of topics that I just want to talk to you about. We will talk about what had happened in the parliament yesterday when the whole parliament rejected the Phala report, which was initially is the one the parliament is the one that requested for this to happen, and then when they get the results they rejected. I would also like to talk about anything that will come to my mind as I press record today, because usually how I prepare, I'll have a topic, then I'll have a direction in which that I would like to pursue a topic, and I would have that. But today it's just chills, me talking to you, explaining few things that will come into my head as I record. Number one, we just learned that the ANC has rejected the Phala report, and the National Executive Committee told everybody there of ANC member in Parliament to say that if you are not going to vote according to the way we ask you, we are going to show you the way. And got to be proven right, 5 members were very vocal, were out there to say we are voting to adopt this report so that we can put the processes of impeachment and the investigation into the progress. But unfortunately, NC won with majority, so the report has been halted. Has been, this is the end of the report as we know it. But we also know that other minority party have went out to court and to seek recourse to say that we have a report that has been instituted by the very same parliament that Zondo said it failed in holding the executive accountable. Right now, we have an instrument in a form of Section 87. Now, this instrument has guided us to try to look at this fact of Phala, but now the parliament is like, yo, I don't want to hear that situation. The parliament is acting like when you're having an argument with your partner and then you have a strong comeback and your partner decides like, you know what, the argument is over even if you have the right comeback, or what. So that was that. And for me especially, I would like to talk about Mama Zuma, Dlamini Zuma, the way in which that she stood up, her conviction to say, as a good member in right standing of ANC, I vote to adopt the report. I could tell the conviction that she's got nothing to lose. She has made it this far. She has done international post. She has done locally, and her current post as the Minister of Cocta, it's almost like the Minister of Local President. Someone who has the power under the president. Remember, during the lockdown, she used to be the out who's dishing out when are we smoking, what is banned, what not was banned. So it's a very powerful, it's a very powerful department that she runs. But also we know that ANC has told us that it doesn't see value in women. And where do I get this opinion, Mohau, you ask me? Look at their top 6. Look at each and everybody's slate. Everybody who submitted a slate there, be it the former Minister of Health, Mr. Mukize. Check slate side and check how many women are there. You check even Ramaphosa, whom has highest nomination vote from the branches. Also check his slate on how many women are there, and if you find them, check what position they are. But interesting enough, I saw there was a last push from the Women's League. I think there was in Cape Town. When I was seeing one of the reports in different news channels, it was women, ANC women, who were out there fighting to say hands off Ramaphosa. And one asked himself that, who put all these men, if we say ANC hates women, who put all these men into this position of leadership? And you get to find out that ANC has an overwhelming majority or number of ladies in their ranks. And then so you think that, so the constituency largely is women. It means that women are the ones that are putting men in front. But this is an idea, or this is an analogy that still can be debated further, of course, with data that you can give me and convince me otherwise. But that's what I have with regards to Phala and then what is happening. This week we know that as it ends, the National Elective Conference of ANC is starting, and those who've been planning, plotting, lobbying to have themselves and their leaders to be elected, this is the time. So we know that all leaders of ANC who have stood for in ANC, in NEC, National Executive Council, their term comes to end on the 16th of December, and on the 20th we should be closing the very same National Elective Conference by a new president. I was listening to the Secretary General Begim Toll of KZN. They is already claiming, that Begi Umkhize uyena ozovala the conference as the new president of the ANC. Doesn't want to be drawn to the topics of why cannot you give Ramaphosa a second term. All is saying that we are looking forward to be addressed by the former Minister of Health, who is going to be the new ANC president on the 20th of December. So I can't wait to see that. I know I'll be part of the news in terms of making sure that you as South African get to see it, get to hear it properly, you get to connect, because this is the biggest news in terms of political cycle in South Africa, because the ruling party is going to elect its new leaders to take its new mandate and go forward. But also what I've learned and continue to love with ANC, which is something that we need to learn as a family, as people who are black and coming